All right, the Washington Post reports that Obama confided in his allies, saying that Biden's debate performance hurt his re-election chances. Tricia.
Just what we were talking about earlier, I think as an American, with the 4th of July being tomorrow, it's pretty heartbreaking to see what's going on in this country. This is our commander-in-chief. But from a political lens, I don't think the dam has quite broken yet, Cheryl. I mean, think about these senators, congressmen, people who are down ticket, who are going to be facing very tough elections. I'm thinking John Tester in Montana, Sherrod Brown in Ohio, Jackie Rose in Nevada. These people are going to start speaking up because they realize if something doesn't change, they're going to really face the consequences, and they might get clobbered.
Well, to your point, we do know that there was a call among all the Democratic governors yesterday. There were no staff. There was no assistants. It was just the governors on this call. All Democratic governors. It was Zoom and phone. And now we know, and they all said we want to, and they reached out to the White House and said we need to speak to our president. And then now we reported already that Biden is going to be speaking with Democratic governors today.
And to your point, Cheryl, that it wasn't just a bad night, it was a bad cleanup job. How has Biden not spoken to Hakeem Jeffries? How is he not speaking to top Democrat leaders across the country? Let's get on message. I'm your man. We're sticking behind the president of the United States.
Okay, here's a theory. What if he can't? What if it's so bad that he can't actually make those calls?
Would you like me to read the definition of gaslighting again,
please,
everybody? Because I'm happy to.
Yeah.
Look, and real quick before we go, I do want to get to this. And Tricia, you mentioned this in the commercial break. Biden admitting that he almost fell asleep on stage at the CNN presidential debate last week because he was tired from his trip to Normandy. But that was 12 days before. Remember, he rested up at Camp David for an entire week while he prepped for the debate. They did give him 2 days off, we found out, to rest. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre had some tough questions to answer in her first press conference since the debate. Watch.
Are you saying that the majority of Americans are misguided and that they just need to trust Dr. O'Connor and take him at his word?
Does the president intend to spend most of his days in July on vacation in Rehoboth and Wilmington?
Are you being straight with the American people?
Does President Biden, at 81 years old, have Alzheimer's, any form of dementia, or degenerative illness that would cause these sorts of lapses?
Adam, they are now saying the quiet part out loud. Does this president have dementia or Alzheimer's? And there was a lot of questions about his doctor yesterday.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'm certainly no position to diagnose. Right. But I saw what I saw, and it wasn't good. And other people I have observed over the years, the family members, parents of friends who have had dementia, talk like that.
Yeah.
Again, you can't unsee what you've seen.
You can't unsee what you've seen.
Yeah.
And America can't. You know, there's a piece in the Washington Post. It's from a Colorado. He's running for a House seat in Colorado, the 3rd district. Adam Kanish, I forgot his name. Anyway, he points out that he was going through his district and doing campaign events, and all of these voters, these Colorado voters, and average people that he kept talking to, they all kept saying, This is wrong. We are scared. This is our president. That's all they could talk about.
This isn't some foreign concept. We've all seen aging, whether it be our grandparents, our parents, ourselves. This is something we've seen with our own eyes and with our own personal experience. But Cheryl, I did like the montage you all put together because finally the Washington press corps is doing their job. Where has that been for 4 years?
Yeah. And my apologies to Adam Frisch, who is running for the 3rd district in Colorado as a Democrat. He is running for that House seat. Joe Biden should step aside now. And he talks about the fears of these voters. All right, we're just getting started this morning.